monkey?
Mud monkey.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video today, I'm going to talk to you about the second part of my trip in the Philippines, which was based in Cebu. So at around 5 a.m. I landed in Cebu and went to go check in at Mad Monkey Hostel. I was there way too early and I couldn't check into my actual room till about 1 p.m., but that's okay. I headed over to the cafe they had. I met two girls who I had met earlier in El Nido and we caught up, and I also made a new friend. So we just went up to the bar, and the bar area is really cool. I like that area a lot. It had a pool, it had a bar, of course, serving food and alcohol, and it had a bunch of billiards tables. So we just killed time playing billiards, enjoying the view, making friends, and before I knew it, it was 1. I was able to check in. Took some naps. I went into the front desk and I asked about their tour packages to go see the whale sharks and go canyoneering, because it's usually advertised together. It's like a whole day excursion. But okay, here's my tip. Don't book through the hostel. Don't book through anyone. Just take a bus there. It's a lot cheaper and it's really doable. So me and my new friend, we went into town to go get some bus tickets, get some food. And the bus to go all the way to Oslo from Cebu was only about 30 pesos, so definitely worth it. All right, so after we got some dinner, we headed back to the hostel, and we just tried to kill some time because we were leaving at 3 in the morning. Yeah, it's a day. So we just went to the bar and did some karaoke. It was really fun. I really enjoy Mad Monkey at night, made a ton of new friends, and then I just kind of napped till 3 a.m. and then off we went. So the whale shark experience. Basically, we got there at around 7 a.m. and we waited an hour or two. That place is packed. They take you out by boat. You don't have to know how to swim, and you're just in a life vest jacket, and they give you snorkels. You have to have your own GoPro if you want photos. But the whale sharks, they're incredible. They are massive, and like, I was amazed. Like when they open their mouth, like you could accidentally swim into it and like fit into it. They're gorgeous, gorgeous animals, but to be honest, I do feel bad doing this. I don't think it's the most ethical experience for them, because I think it's very stressful to be around that many people. If you go, they tell you not to wear deodorant or sunscreen. Please don't do this because the chemicals can't come off your skin and get into contact with them. But yeah, it's not something I would do again. Yeah. So that was my experience in Oslo. And then from there to go canyoneering, there's tons of tour guides advertising prices to you and rides. I want to say for the entire experience, for the whale shark viewing and the ride to go canyoneering and the canyoneering itself, was about 4,500 pesos, which is not too bad. And so from there, I just picked a van to drive me into Bohol area. And the drive was around 2 hours, and then they take you canyoneering, I don't know how to pronounce it, but these tour guides, they are the best, like the cream of the crop. They like are so accommodating. They made sure like my phone had like a cover, like we went to go buy that, and these tour guides are holding all these phones, all these GoPros, and just taking amazing pictures for everyone. And it's just, they make you feel so comfortable. So it can be a little scary. I would describe canyoneering as like hiking, jumping off waterfalls, and like swimming, but you don't actually have to know how to swim because you're in a life vest and the water's not that deep. But they just guide you. Basically, you're like walking through waterfalls, and then there's areas where you can go jump, and it's usually optional. You don't have to, and it's pretty simple. Like, you can pick, the highest I jumped was maybe like 8 feet, and the highest you could jump was like 13 feet. They don't make you jump the highest peaks if you don't want to. And you jump in, and it's so much fun. And there's some waterfalls where you could like actually slide, and you're just swimming through the rivers, and it's gorgeous. The water is so incredibly blue, and it's a lot of fun. And yeah, the tour guides are great. They speak English, they speak Korean, they speak Tagalog, obviously, and like, I just love them. So much fun, so much fun. Like, the highlight of my trip, they take the most fun pictures and videos of you, and I love it. It's so much fun. And then that experience is about an hour and a half, I want to say. And then from there, since I didn't book through a tour company, I had to find my own transportation back. So I did take a bus back. Oh my goodness, that was a long bus ride, and I was by myself at this point, and I did not know when this bus was gonna stop, because I was like, I didn't really know what was going on, you know. Everyone was speaking Tagalog, but people in the Philippines are really nice, and I just asked, like, when are we getting into the Cebu city area? Because Cebu's huge, you know, so we kept stopping in Cebu, but it was never my stop, and they just informed me like where to stop and how long it would take. But it did take about 5 hours to get back, so I had a long day. I got back at like 9 p.m. after leaving at like 3 a.m. But you know, that's how I like to travel. I like to just go, rest when I get home. So I got back, and then I met my friends at the hostel.
It's not safe at all. Oh, it's not.
Be careful. It's so easy to make friends there. Like, I had friends from my El Nido, and now the friends I made at Mad Monkey, everyone was really cool, and we just did karaoke and got drinks all night, and I just had like the best time. And then the next day was just recovery for me until I flew back to Korea. But some advice I have would be to not base yourself in Cebu the entire time. I wish that I had stayed in Oslo or Bohol. It is so incredibly beautiful there, and that's really why I came to Cebu, was to see the whale sharks and to go canyoneering. So I don't know why I didn't base myself there. I think it's just not there's no well-known hostels there, but there's enough hostels out there to just stay there. So my advice going back would be to actually base yourself in Oslo or Bohol. But Mad Monkey was still a lot of fun, so I don't regret it. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions about my trip or anything in general, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.